Hello, everyone. I want to look into this case probably kind of quickly because Gavin's going to come upstairs soon. This is a woman out of New Jersey that is missing, and I live in New Jersey, and it seems like this family's having a bit of a hard time with some loss. So I want to see if I can get anything to help here. We're looking into Danielle Lopez, who's 37 years old, out of Burlington, New Jersey. She has not been heard from or seen since April 13th, where she was seen at a Wawa. A heartbroken mom rocked by the tragic deaths of two children is now on edge after having her last surviving child go missing under mysterious circumstances. Her 2008 two-door blue Hyundai Accent was found disabled on Lost Lane Road, part of Penn State Forest. Unimaginably, tragedy has struck our family again, said the mom. And the woman's uncle told the Post that Danielle's oldest brother, Eric, died after he threw himself in front of a train in Pennsylvania on Christmas Day of 2015. And another brother, Michael, a Marine, was fatally injured about 10 months later in a Florida vehicular crash. Oh my goodness, this is awful. The grandfather, Fred, succumbed to COVID in May 2020, and her father, Guy, suffered a fatal heart attack a month later that may have been triggered by the coronavirus. Danielle had a very difficult life and never quite recouped from all the deaths and tragedies in our family, said the uncle. And choking back tears, he added, every member of my family has had tragedy. I think my family may have been cursed. New Jersey State Police would not comment on the investigation beyond the fact that they are, quote unquote, seeking assistance from the public. This is the last known footage of her at that Wawa in Burlington, New Jersey. She's known to frequent the Brendan T. Brine State Forest in Pemberton Township, and Willingboro Township. Danielle was a sweet, creative, and loving person. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. So what was Danielle's energy when she was in that Wawa on the last footage that they have of her? Three of Wands, the Magician in reverse. Seven of Wands reversed. I'm waiting for something that I was lied to about. The Magician is deception. I'm waiting for something that I was lied to about. Or it could also be I'm stuck in some kind of illusion. That could also be representing a mental health crisis. This is kind of giving me the energy of, see how they're all fighting there? It's almost like I can't fight against this. I can't fight against this. I lost connection to my mic. Okay, love that. This almost feels to me, let me make sure this is still playing. Okay, we're good. That was interesting timing. Deception, a connection lost. A connection lost to my voice. I don't know how to let out the cries that I need to let out because I need help is kind of what this feels like. Death and the Empress in reverse. This feels like I'm running from the battle in my mind because I don't know what to believe, but I feel like I'm not able to fight against whatever my internal dialogue is telling me. And then we have Death and the Empress. This is like I'm not able to care for myself in the way that I need right now, but I'm also not sure how to let out the screams or the cries of what I need from another. Yeah, I was going to say, can I have a confirmation I'm on the right track? 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse. So I'm feeling absolutely defeated. I'm feeling like I'm not okay, but I'm not ready to end it. Is that fair to say? I'm not trying to end life, but I'm really struggling and maybe not in the clearest state of mind or making the best decisions. Queen of Wands. 7 of Swords. Why 7 of Swords? Why is that here? Okay. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Cups, Strength in reverse. This can be codependency. This is a one-sided, one-way debt, or like I'm spending something that I should not be energy-wise, or pouring my energy into something that I shouldn't be because it's making me feel like I can't handle something on my own. Strength in reverse. There's this energy of like, I can't handle this. I don't know who to reach out to. And at that point, is it, I don't intend to do something bad to myself, but something happens mistakenly? Or is this, I meet up with another person and something goes wrong? Is it just her or is it another person? Just her or another person? Temperance in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. The Tower and King of Swords. No, this is another person. Too much of something created an imbalance that I could not have seen coming. I make a decision that I can't go back from. It causes a Tower moment. Someone else is in control. You know what's interesting? This is the after tarot, so it's the scene after. Typically, this is not down here. This crown that's on the ground. Typically, it's just the crown that's on the king's head. But it's almost like this is a messenger here, and then there's an additional crown. So he's wearing his crown, but he's stabbing the sword into someone else's crown. Stabbing the sword into someone else's crown. All right, help this make sense. She's in the Wawa. There's some kind of internal deception of her own mind, like an illusion that she's struggling with. This can be mental health crisis. This can be paranoia. This can be, you know, she dealt with a lot. So it's not surprising that there was something that she was having trouble unpacking, right? But there also feels to be external deception. I'm misled. I'm let down. I finally reach out to someone. It doesn't go the way I want it to. I'm used in some way. Or I reach out to someone, they're not there for me, and I can't handle the pressure. It's like there's someone else who's involved in like an unfolding of something. I'll pull a couple and see what we get here. If we could paint the picture of the story based off of what I just said to confirm that and give us more details, what would we have here? Marriage, wedding, ceremony. Not literal, but a connect, someone else. There's someone else involved in this. Right. Timeline issue in reverse. Imprisonment in reverse over top of the other person. Kidnapped, hands tied in reverse. No, wrong way in reverse. So we're going the right way. There is someone else involved. That person wants to stay out of prison. it's like I can't come forward and say what happened to her because I'm going to end up in jail. So I can't give closure about what happened to her without giving guilty knowledge about myself. Natural causes in reverse, unnatural causes, not. So like I almost just blurted this out, not a slip and fall. So I don't know if the area that she's said to go missing in is very like mountainous or something, or like hilly, but I almost just said not a slip and fall or not like an accident. AI. So kidnapped, hands tied in reverse. AI would be the same thing as the magician in reverse. Some kind of deception. Before I flip this card over, I'm this maybe will confirm this or deny this. It almost feels to me as if I'm struggling with my mental health. I go to someone to get something to help me with that, and something goes wrong in that regard, and that person can't come forward because they would then get in trouble. Almost like I need something to numb myself. Social media. I go to someone. I go to someone I know, a social. If she could give us 3 cards to explain what the other person has to do with where she is right now. What is that other person's role in where she is at this very moment? All in reverse. Money in reverse. So money, that would be the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, a one-way debt, I said. So I give you money for something. Lies in reverse. So lies being exposed, that would be the Magician in reverse. You don't have what you said you have, or you misrepresented something. Almost like, this is just an example. Almost like I need something to just make me okay temporarily. I go to you for, I don't even know. Like, maybe like some kind of like, this is not a literal example. I just don't really want to use certain words. Almost like, for example, this is not literal. If I go to you for Adderall and you offer me H, and I'm like, that's not what we agreed upon, and then you get mad. That's the example. And they don't want to get caught. Oh, the thing went out again. So they didn't want to get caught. They didn't want her to tell on them. Because before, my sound went out with my voice. Actually, let me make sure. This is probably a good time to make sure that's still working. Yes, that's still working. My sound went out with my mic, and now the camera went out when law enforcement came out. So someone doesn't want their role known. This will not stop going out now. Hello. Okay, let me pause this and figure out what's going on. Okay, I reset my internet, so let's see what happens now. It's still frozen. Gotta be kidding me. All right, well, we're just gonna continue and hope for the best. No, it's completely frozen. Oy vey, hold on. Okay, let's try this again. All right, so someone not wanting to get caught for some kind of deception or lie. It's almost like this like really keeps going out. It's almost like we need to hide her or not let other people see her because something will be obvious. No, solved in reverse. So we don't hide her. It's not that we hide her. Can I have a confirmation of it being some kind of exchange? Like I go to you for something, you lie to me or mislead me? Angels and ancestors blowing the trumpet. Follow the money. Okay. So the angels and ancestors would be the confirmation of yes. The trumpets would be the confirmation of that's what led to the finality of this situation. And follow the money would be that Six of Pentacles in reverse, one-way exchange. One-way exchange for what? Love in reverse, friend in reverse. A foe disguised as a friend that did not actually want to help, was in it for themselves. Trapped. Trapped and caught. Oh, okay. So what did I say? A foe disguised as a friend that didn't really want to help. They were in it for themselves. Trapped and caught. It was like someone wrongs her, Danielle, and the other person doesn't want Danielle to tell what she knows or what she saw or what she experienced. Premeditated in reverse. So it's not something that was planned. It's not like I lure you somewhere. So was it that she saw something, knew something, encountered something, or was a part of something, as in Danielle? Saw something, knew something, encountered something, or was a part of something. Inside. They're on the phone. I have inside information. I knew something. Inside information, I knew something. This is what I'm getting. This seems to me like a situation where someone that doesn't have good intentions knows that Danielle is really struggling, tries to take advantage of this by offering Danielle something that Danielle did not want. But then it was like, okay, well, let's meet up anyway, hang out anyway. But now I need to do something or give you something so that you don't say about what you know because I'm paranoid, as in the other person. It honestly, to me, kind of feels like a situation where somebody would give somebody enough of something so that they OD, so that it doesn't look like something nefarious that could involve someone else. It looks like it could just be like a solo thing, but it doesn't feel to me like it's going to actually be what it appears to be when there's finally answers. Like it's made to look like something else purposely to cover up for what it really is, because there's some kind of betrayal. Okay, can I have 3 cards from Danielle about what I just said? PSYOP, political warfare. So controlling the narrative, burial in reverse, health issues, home and safety. I'm realizing I'm having issues from something. I try to go home and get away, but the other person needs to control the narrative. So they what? Government in reverse. They don't want to go to jail. Freedom in reverse. They don't want to go to jail. Okay. Can I have a confirmation I'm on the right track here? What I said before about almost like I ask you a question that I shouldn't have asked you. Now you know too much. I need to do something to get you to not tell. There ends up being some kind of issue. I, Danielle, try to get home. I'm stopped from doing so because the other person needs to control the narrative. They don't want to go to jail. I have a confirmation I'm on the right track. False in reverse, so true. Okay. Okay. Why did we put burial in reverse? Oh. Sad emotional in reverse. Why did we put burial in reverse? Sad emotional in reverse. I try to get away to safety and they stop me. Sad emotional in reverse. I don't get it still. Change of plans in reverse. That was the plan. The plan was to feel the plan was to put myself in a situation and start to feel okay because I was overcome with my sadness. Secluded area in reverse. Below ground level. So well-known area below ground level. Did someone take the train to meet up with you? Oh. Huh. Did someone take the train to meet up with you? Murder. Is this literal? Stopping movement. No more movement. Hands tied, no more movement. Hey, no movement, no breath. Okay. Sorry, I'm saying I just didn't expect this reading to go in this way. So someone takes advantage of the fact that she's not doing great, oversteps some kind of line, is like, oh crap, now she knows too much. Gets on a train to meet up with her. Why? High vibes. High, the substances. But it's weird because I don't feel like she herself, it's almost like someone that knows her a different way. This doesn't feel like it was a DRUG connection. This feels like we're friends and all of a sudden you offer me something and I'm like, wait, what? No thanks. But now I know too much. So you give me what I say no to and you give me too much? Like, without my knowledge of it, it feels. Perversion in reverse. So coat is open, coat would be closed. When someone sells something shady, they get it out of their coat. In reverse, I don't know, you gave that to me. Can I have a confirmation if that's the right track? I don't know, you gave that to me. Life insurance. I don't know, you gave that to me. Life insurance. Life insurance as in someone gave her something so that she could not go and tell on them for what they had offered her because it would be like, oh, well, you did it too. Go ahead, check, it's in your system. But they gave her too much. Road distance journey. That was the end of the road. That was the light going out. The fire that couldn't be put out too. So like it feels like I give you too much and you go cold. Health issues. Fire in reverse. I give you too much of something and you go cold. Give you too much of something and you go cold. Can I have a card from Danielle about that statement? Supplier exposed. Supplier in reverse. Supplier exposed. I give you too much of something and you go cold. Supplier exposed. Or someone sent on behalf of, no, it was the first one. Supplier exposed. Can I have a confirmation of the dynamic? Danielle was not a user. but someone offered her something because of her state of mind and then realized that, oh no, I might have messed up there. Legal proceedings in reverse. They did not want to go to jail. Three cards to explain these health issues. Three cards to explain the health issues. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I'm unable to protect myself, or I'm unable. There's the home. I'm unable to protect myself by making it home. So I'm cold. I'm frozen. I'm unable to make it home. Feels like she was given something. Because you can't go tell on me if you have it in your system. Because okay, how do you know that that person has it? Oh, they offered it to me. Oh, did you do it too? Well, yeah, they gave it to me. It's like they tried to get her in a impossible to tattle type of situation. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. I don't want that fight. I don't want to have to fight against what you know about me. It's weird. And one card for whoever she met up with. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so something was taken from her. This to me feels like what was taken from her was the right for her to choose, right? So like you took away my right to choose. If I wanted something, you just did it. Other person. Okay. Page of Cups. Like a fish out of water. The fish was in the cup and the fish jumped out of the cup. So something being given. Childish, immature. I'm not thinking things through. I'm just assuming that you're going to tattle on me. That's why I kept using the word tattle, because we have a child card here. How would Danielle describe this person? How would Danielle describe this person before that day? And how would she describe this person on that day? How would she describe him before that day? The Lovers. Huh. That kind of shifts things a little bit. The Lovers. Did she have a... One second. Missing. Wondering if she had a boyfriend or had someone she was seeing. Okay, and how would she describe that person on that day? King of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, both in reverse. Someone that should be trustworthy, someone that should be able to be trusted, that's actually very untrustworthy. How she viewed the person before that day. King of Wands in reverse, abusing your power. Which goes hand in hand with what I said. Something was taken from her, her ability to choose something. Huh. Can I have, I was about to say, sorry, this is messy. And I realized my hand is on the Lovers card as I was about to say, sorry, this is messy. Two cards from Danielle. Sorry, this is messy with my hands on the Lovers card. Runaway, escape in reverse. I was unable to get away, unable to escape, unable to make it home. Four of Wands in reverse. cult in reverse. It's not a group. It's not multiple people. This is a one person thing. So also the Lovers, I guess that could have been read as two people, but now she's confirming it's one person that I couldn't get away from. If Danielle could give a card or two to help further explain to anyone who would know her, specifically family, almost like a confirmation of sorts, when I say to you that she would have said, this is someone that I had a connection with, that I was unable to get away from, that was pushy with my choices, as in Danielle. Pushy with my choices. Someone else is pushy with my choices. Two cards that would be like a password for family or friends that you'd be like, oh, okay, that's the person that she's referencing. Fired in reverse. So hired, male. The king, the knight, and the Lovers. Hired male. Oh, hired. You come to me and I hire you. So you are interested in me. I accept you in, and then I'm unable to get away from you. I can't escape you. You always have this kind of like weird hold on me. Assassination, murder for hire in reverse. So it's that person directly. Because I said before about supplier, maybe that person sent someone else. It's not that. This is, okay. One card to confirm from Danielle. Is it safe to say that what you're saying is there's something that unfolded between you and a male individual, that person was aggressive in what they wanted you to choose and decide to do. They didn't let you get all the way out of their grip, even if they weren't as close in your life. And it's almost like a bit of a setup type energy where they offered you something that they didn't have. No, that's not how to word it. They offered you something that you did not want, and then they needed to cover up for the fact that they offered in the first place, and something bad happened so they could cover up for that whole, I want to say shebang. I don't think I've ever used that word before. I don't know if that's maybe like a clue, shebang. Maybe that's something she said. I don't know. But that word is what I'm hearing. So the whole, encompassing the whole thing. Okay. Frozen, preserved. I said she was the trapped card, unable to get to home. Portal, 5D would be the high card. Some kind of giving her something that she didn't want. Mind control. So this and this, giving you something to control your mind. This also says obey, which goes hand in hand with the King of Wands in reverse. Devil. This person wants to cover up their evil deeds. It feels like this is something where it may look like she decided to end it, but I don't believe that that's what really happened. Spouse, partner. That would be the Lovers card. Evidence in reverse was like flipped over. All the other ones were upright or in reverse. So evidence in reverse feels like this person covered their tracks very good, or what this is saying is that she was the evidence that they couldn't let anyone find, or like a combination of both of those. Weapon. The evidence that was hidden could make everything very clear as to what really happened, but without that evidence, it's going to appear like it's something else, but it's not. I don't think she did this to herself. Although it may end up looking that way, there's somebody else here involved pretty heavily. Hold on one second. All right, Gavin is back upstairs, so I have to go for now. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. Last card from Danielle, meeting up with someone. And that's interesting because in one of the Idaho videos, I got meeting in reverse, and that was signaling that it was time to end the meeting. This is like the meeting was the start of what went wrong. That feels important. The meeting was the start of what went wrong. Accident in reverse, it was on purpose. The meeting was planned on purpose and was the start of what went wrong. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. To go take care of my child. Have a good night, everyone.